Hello viewers, MikeMoneyGMR here, and we are back with more Baldur's Gate, and I'm also here with my sister,
Blonde Assassin.
And you may have noticed, her voice didn't come over my mic. We actually have two separate mics now, and thanks to Try in the Morning, which I've given a shout out to before, we actually found a way to force our recording software to record both of our voices. So now, since we're back here on the second floor of the sewers in Baldur's Gate, what we need to start doing is we need to find our way to the hideout of the thieves, if you remember right. That way we can get our revenge for what all has happened to us. Oh, and I gotta say this, it was really funny how one of the people said they hate Ethan's character. I don't know why you hate his character, he's not really that bad of a guy. Maybe his voice or something, but other than that, it was just kind of silly. Oh. Is that for me? For me to level up? Yes, it is. Alright. What a great way to start the video, right, guys? Well, let's see. Do I want to get my first spell, or do I want to improve something else? I can make it where I carry more, which is always a good idea. Yeah, usually when I first start out, I kind of try to do stuff like down here instead of like magic stuff until later. Like, what I could do is to help myself out a little bit, I could do enchant arrows, which easily makes it where I can do more damage with my arrows. But, you know, it's not really that important right now because really right now we're going to be mainly doing up close and personal fighting because there's not going to be any boss fights for a while, so I kind of like to pay attention to like this, for example. That's what I'm going to put up this time. So yeah, we'll do that. Let's go down here first. Oh. Blonde Assassin's still going around stealing as much stuff as she can.
I caught it on fire.
Yes, you did. That is true. I did see it catch fire, but it didn't really do much because you killed it real fast. There's another one of those guys. Heal yourself.
No!
Oh, never mind.
I kind of forgot how to.
I'm stuck, so I'm going to have to fight my way out. And as always, I won't be killing enemies whenever she's dead, so I'm going to head back over here. Maybe I should start cutting out every time that she dies, but that would be so many cuts in a video that it wouldn't make any sense.
Hey now.
Like, I'd probably be cutting the video at least 6 times a video. I mean, for the most part, she doesn't die all the time. So, I don't know. Most of the time, she just always forgets to heal. Like, I have to tell her, you know, hit that button or she doesn't do it.
I hit the button once.
Yeah, but you didn't hit it fast enough.
It healed me, and then I was attacked by a whole bunch of people.
Yes, but as you saw, you have to wait for it to heal up. You have to, like, either block or run away whenever it's healing. You can't just stand there and continue. Yeah, R1, remember?
Well, organized knowledge.
You played this game already. You know that stuff.
I don't know that stuff. You're giving me way too much credit.
Right.
I have to play a game at least twice.
Twice? We played it 4 times that last episodes. I mean, I know it's been a while since we've played, but that's not really an excuse. Heal yourself, you're kinda low.
I don't want to.
Really?
Bossy bossy.
Oop.
I'm carrying too much. My pack won't hold anymore.
Oh, hey guys, did you hear that?
I'm carrying too much. I'm carrying
My guy's
too much.
carrying too much, so I'm already over encumbered with stuff.
Yeah, and you
Unlike-
say I pick up everything.
Unlike games like Skyrim, Oblivion, stuff like that, you do have a weight limit, but you can't go over it, period. Like, you know, it's not like you'll be able to be forced to walk around like this if you do or something like that. No, you just can't carry anything over the limit that you would have. So what you have to do is you have to either go back and sell stuff or drop stuff that's unnecessary. For the most part though, it's better to go back and try to sell some items you don't need, because if you keep trying to drop stuff, before you know it, you're going to run out of money. Because, you know, you have to be able to go back eventually and upgrade your armor, because you're not going to really find all the stuff you need out here in the environment. Speaking of, how do you change the map? There we go.
I'm carrying too much.
Oh my gosh, I'm carrying so much I can't even carry a potion.
My pack won't hold anymore.
Pick up these potions, let's head back.
I can't. Oh, never mind. It wouldn't let me pick up this one.
That's not a potion, that's the guy's head.
Oh. I feel smart.
That's good. Feeling smart is the best thing you can feel. Now let's get over here.
We have many fine deals. What are you looking for?
So speaking on,
Why am I... Oh, yeah. Do you want these arrows?
I'm probably gonna need them, yes. What's your weapon right now?
It's a club, 2 to 3. Do you think this would be better?
Our shop carries the finest dwarven
Well, the
weapons.
red thing means that you get critical hits better, but other than that, I'm not really sure because, I mean, 2 to 3, you're guaranteed to do at least that much damage, but 1 to 6, you can get lucky and go 6 damage, and a critical strike. Same goes with that hand axe. But I think it'd be better for you to have a sword than a hand axe.
Okay, we'll just keep it.
Okay. Let's
If you
see, do I
need
want this
something to
fine
fit someone's
warhammer?
skull, or a helm
I mean, it
to
weighs
fit
8
through,
pounds. That's the reason why I'm
you'll come to the right
continuing to
place.
get rid of it. Oh, one other thing you might notice, guys. The lightest weapons in the game are swords, though they usually don't do the most damage. But maces and axes are like usually the heaviest, and so are the two-handed weapons. So basically, if you find yourself wondering, what do I get rid of? You might want to consider getting rid of maces before you get rid of, you know, stuff like swords and daggers.
That's a pretty good spear.
Do you need any armor?
I have the padded stuff.
Okay. So I just realized I have all this padded junk in
Do you have
mine.
a short bow
Smell
yet?
of the sewers
Yes, I do. I had the regular short bow.
We have many
Okay.
fine deals.
That flaming
What are you
longsword,
looking
guys, is a pretty good weapon at this time if you can afford
Our
it.
shop carries the
But at the
finest
same time,
dwarven
it's
weapons.
not really
Here all the way from the
like
Sunset
recommended to buy weapons from this guy. I would recommend if you're gonna buy anything from him, just buy the armor because
Mountains. We
basically
have
you're gonna
everything
find
you need
yourself
right here.
finding good enough weapons as you go along, but you're not gonna find yourself finding any good real armor unless you're really lucky. I'm
Weapons at reasonable prices.
gonna sell a few of these rejuve potions. Yeah, that should be good right there.
Oh, friend, I think the smell of the sewers has taken a liking to you.
Yes, yes, we know. Shut up. I could buy the next better armor. Let's see. Mine right now is 6. It's 9. Yeah, Blind Assassin can afford it too if she wanted to. Or I can even go a step
We
up,
have many fine
lower my
deals.
gold all the way down,
What are
and
you
get the
looking
studded leather armor.
Our shop carries the finest dwarven weapons. Brought
But I
here all the
recommend
way
that if
from
you're
the
going to
Sunset
upgrade your armor,
Sword.
try to upgrade it in such a way that you can actually afford the other pieces that go along with it. That way you have the full set. I don't know if it really does you any good to have the full set, but it's a lot better if you do have it, because that way you have not only matching armor, but you have everything that has the same defense number. Like for example, if I bought this now, I would have all the padded armor with it too, you know. which would be kind of silly because then it'd be like 1, 2, and 3 plus 9 is, you know, 12. So yeah, that's not really that great of an idea. I guess if you really wanted to, you could also just upgrade this here. If you like find yourself saying, I want a little bit extra defense, you can just go ahead and upgrade to the next level too. But I'm not going to do that right now. I'm just going to hope that we find more, even though I know I just said, oh, you never find more. I'm just going to hope that we do. Because it's better to save your money at this point. Because you know how I said before that there's a limited number of enemies in this game? And so, as such, you can only get a limited amount of experience. Same goes for gold and everything else. As you go along through this game, you're going to find yourself at some points thinking, I have no money. What am I going to do? That's why it's a good idea whenever you go to buy stuff like armors, weapons, whatever you want to buy, you want to make sure you're going to have money left over, because if you don't and you end up going through an area that has a bunch of tough enemies, you know, and they don't really drop much money, you're going to be screwed, you know, because it's going to end up with you pretty much being screwed. Okay, now these guys right here, these guys are really, really tough. They can do a crap ton of damage. It goes through your blocking, so you can't block any of these guys' projectiles. And on top of that, if there's enough of them, they will kill you in like seconds. So what she should do now, let's see, she has 2 points. I would recommend either willpower or meditation, because, you know, if you're going to be using a lot of your magic, you might want to do that. You can even do both of them if you want, since you got 2 points. There you go. And for these enemies, I don't know what they're actually weak against magic-wise. I mean, it seems that fire works pretty well against them. I don't know. Now that I think about it, really, from playing this game, I don't really recall if there really was anything along the lines of, oh, if you have this magic, you're going to kill enemies faster or not. It didn't really seem that way as I was playing through it. Like, later on, there'll be a explosion spell that she gets called Fireball. And realistically, it can kill me as well, which is a reason why it's not really that great. And at the same time, it doesn't really seem to do much damage to enemies. Heal yourself. There you go. Let's save it real quick. Man, my computer does not like this. The guy that I was reading on that was referred to me by Try in the Morning, he warned me. He said, do know that if you're going to use this way of recording, that you want to be very careful how much you do it, because it will eat up a lot of your processing speed. So like if I was to like try to run anything in the background, for example, I'd probably end up crashing my computer. That's how bad it is. I'll have to turn those geysers off. That's why I hit that. You're standing right in front of the geyser.
Thanks.
You seem to have a little bit of trouble there, so I thought I would come and help.
I was waiting for someone to open the door.
It doesn't always pay to be a gentleman in this game, though. Are you gonna keep killing yourself?
Maybe.
You know, we never have figured out if there's any punishment for doing that.
For killing yourself?
Yeah, we never have figured out if it cuts down your experience points or anything like that. Are you sure you don't want to heal?
We'll heal eventually.
Not before we run into more enemies.
Fine. You happy?
Yeah. So I'm really glad that you guys are enjoying this so far. I was like kind of worried that I'd be getting a lot of like comments about like stuff like your sister's voice is annoying or stuff like that, you know, but I didn't get any of those, and that was kind of nice to see. And I also enjoyed that. I also thought it was kind of funny getting the comments like your sister's cute and all that, sounds cute and all that, and she appreciated it too when I told her about it. Heal yourself again, you're about to die.
Don't steal my kill.
Can't help it if you're gonna fall over dead.
You go get the blue guy.
Ah! Crap.
You're being chased by a blue square.
Yes, I am. What sucks is on the way back to the, oh, there was a save point right over there, wasn't there?
Yep.
Oh, well. On the way back to the save point here, if you didn't notice about that other one, you end up getting hit a lot by the geysers here, which lowers your HP a lot. Or should I say health bar, I guess, in this case. Having a health bar reminds me of Mystic Quest, though, which is kind of funny. You are gonna die by the geysers, aren't you? There you go. Let's go kill this guy real quick.
I'm stuck on the wall. Burn!
You know, I haven't used my bow that much. I'm gonna use my bow for a little bit.
Let's just try some missiles.
Okay. Now, like I said before, how the bow works, if you hold X, you'll shoot arrows over and over again until you let go.
I'm carrying too much.
This can be a good thing or a bad thing, depending on if you're missing a target, for example. But it's always a good idea to just pepper enemies with arrows, because if you don't use your arrows, you end up, Oh, you died, that's right. I'm like sitting here peppering him with arrows, like I said, and you're dead.
You killed me?
I can't kill you, you know that.
You jerk, killing me.
Oh, by the way, guys, you can shoot stuff off screen. If you know exactly where the enemy is, you can actually still use your arrows to hit them from off screen. So, always, if you feel like there's an enemy up ahead, just kind of, you know, shoot an arrow now and then. If you hear it hit something, then good. But sometimes it's not a good idea, especially if you're almost out of arrows. Heal yourself up again, you're about to die. Get back here. There you go. Use some of your magic missiles. Oh, now see how she's shooting 2 now, guys? It's because of her level. The amount of magic missiles she has is dependent on... Don't waste all your magic potions. It's dependent on how many levels you have opposed to, I believe, your magic stat, too.
This is a really big circle.
Yeah, but hey, at least it had some experience points for us.
It looks like a duck.
I don't know. Let's see how many arrows I have real quick.
Oh, here, you
I
want
have
mine?
303.
There you go.
I don't think I can carry them. I'll try, though. Yeah, I can carry them. Good. Now, if you ever see that message appear, it's because I'm trying to hit the R1 button. In some games, it allows you to aim when you do that. That's why I keep trying to do that, but you can't in this one. I'm just the gentleman, guys. I just stand back and pepper it with arrows while she goes up and kills it for me.
He's great.
Oh, and if you guys are wondering, like I said before, she's using my old mic and I'm using the new one. We might switch it back and forth just to, like, you know, in later recordings just to see the difference. Because when we did our test recording of it, you know, like our little test to see which one, like, which mic was getting the most feedback, it was actually mine that did. Hold on, let me see something real quick. Did you pick up that iron shield? Yes, you did. You might want to equip that.
It's a lot better than my shield.
Definitely a lot better.
Oh, I got better boots too.
Ooh, I got padded gloves +2. Now, if you're wondering what +2 stands for, all it means is that they're enchanted slightly to have better protection. That's it. It's not like they're any different than these padded gloves, except for being worth a lot more. That's about it, really. Let's go to the left. Okay. Or we can go to the right and get you killed. But yeah, if you guys just watch, her health deteriorates almost immediately whenever she gets hit by these things. It's just insane. And she's about to die again.
I figured you could handle this one.
I could use the experience, sure.
My
power's too weak. This'll teach
Okay.
My power's too weak.
What weapon are you using again?
the
Back up, back up, back up.
No!
Yeah, that room, guys, is really difficult to get through.
I die a lot in it.
What I recommend is only using projectiles and like peppering the room with magic missile, arrows, and basically anything and everything that you have that can do from a distance. And sadly, there's no different arrows in this game that allow you to, we went that way already, that, you know, allow you to do more damage. There's like not, like, you know, there's like normal arrows that we have, and there's like not any enchanted arrows that we find later on that do twice the damage or whatever. Which if I was to put up my enchanted arrow stat, then it would. And what's cool about enchant arrows is it doesn't actually cost you any magic to do that.
My power's too weak.
Hey, you can move up. Just stay right here, and that's
My
it.
power's too weak.
Because you have to have them on screen for your magic missile to work. Come on.
It deteriorates my magic really fast.
Hey, hey, hey! Don't move up too much.
I don't have any other way of hurting them.
Okay.
My power's too weak.
Heal yourself before you get up here. Now, like I said, I don't know if shielding does any better damage reduction from these guys, so, yeah. Did you pull the switch already? Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, this is annoying. You have to find each and every switch along these corridors. Dodge and weave, dodge and weave.
My power's too weak.
I'll let you take that one. Heal yourself. Okay, another thing I want to mention, guys. Don't spam your healing potions while it's going up. I mean, sure, that may seem like it's healing you faster, but if you do that, you run out of healing potions way too quick. So just kind of use one, then try to, like, you know, avoid the enemies for a while so that you don't have to, like, you know, get killed. And did we miss anything back here? Come to think of it, we like went every way that we could back here, right?
I don't remember.
Well,
Nikita!
hi, Nikita!
You're in
Yeah.
a talky mood.
It's so funny, guys. My cat won't actually come up to my room anymore unless my sister's up here with me.
She loves me.
You know how she used to come up all the time and check and see what I was doing because everybody else was busy doing other things? Yeah, she now comes up here whenever my sister's recording with me and says hello. Come to think of it, I don't think she's hissed or growled at me in a while, which is kind of nice. If you remember right, she was like growling that one time whenever she came in here and like it was storming outside. And I wasn't paying attention to her, so she started growling a little bit. Yeah. Okay, this has been fully explored.
See, she loves me the most. She laid next to me.
Yeah, I see that, you little brat cat. Okay, yeah, oh, see, we missed something. It's all your fault that we missed it, of course.
Oh, of course.
Isn't it just fun to do, guys? Blame your sister or coworkers for anything that goes wrong, even if it is your fault. I especially love doing that.
I love
Me and
running
my-
into walls.
Me and a few of my buddies at work do that all the time. Like, we'll be standing around and all of a sudden, like, our boss will come by and say something. I'm like, oh, it's his fault. I especially love doing it to the new folks because most of the time they have a good sense of humor and so they go along with it, you know? Oh yeah, we do need to go this way. They'll say stuff like, oh, you know me, I'm always getting in trouble. So all these doors should be open if I'm not mistaken.
There's a lot of doors.
Okay, I think that's going to the next area, so let's go back and save real quick. And we're going to take a pause break here. So in the next episode, guys, we're going to go down those staircases, which I believe either leads to the next floor of the sewers or it leads to the thieves' hideout. So find out next time. Till then, everyone, bye.